Level 4, Unit 4, Modal Auxiliaries. Modals are helping words. They help you express your intentions. A polite request can be expressed with the words may, could, can. Would you? Would you mind? Necessity can be expressed using must, have to, have got to. Express or give advice using the words should, ought to, had better. Logical conclusions are usually expressed using must. Give a suggestion using let's and why don't. Express your preferences using prefer, liking better, would rather. Let's start with ability and possibility using can, could, may, might. My son can read. Can yours? I could help him learn, if you would like. Possibility is also expressed using may and might, but it sounds a little different. Mother, Luis might call me tonight for a date. May we go to an R-rated movie? Possibility is used by expressing could. If the service were better at the mall, I could do all my shopping there. Expressing politeness is very important. You also use may I, could I, can I, will you, can you, would you, and could you. Polite questions such as, pardon me, may I get in front of you? Are often answered politely. Yes, you may. Polite questions also use would you, could you, will you. Would you sign this for me, please? Yes, I will. Thank you. Expressing an advice, necessity, and lack of necessity all use should, ought to, had better, have to, have got to, and must. Advice should be offered gently. You should follow the recipe I gave you. That way, the brownies ought to be perfect. Use had better. For example, he had better move the car before he gets a parking ticket. Necessity. Yes, I guess he has to. Lack of necessity. We don't have to move the car now. We have an hour. Expressing logic, suggestions, and preferences. Use must, let's, why don't, prefer, better, like, better, would rather. A sentence reaching a logical conclusion sounds like this. He must be her son. They look just alike. Making suggestions, expressing yourself? Sure. Use let's and why don't. Example, why don't we jog faster? Yes, let's race. Stating your preferences are important. People can get to know you better. Use prefer, like better, would rather. Example, Jerry prefers to read, but I like dancing better. That's why I would rather listen to music. Polite thinking. Remember, he who says what he likes shall hear what he doesn't like.